Alrighty, everybody. Welcome. How's everyone's Thursday going? I hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic day. I know that I absolutely am. Getting our setup really quickly. We pulled everything out of the freezer. There's a little bit of moisture, condensation. Shouldn't interfere with anything. Although I've got paint all over me somehow. So where did this purple come from? Oh, I must have touched right there. Work with such thick oils, it's like, oh no, where did this paint come from? That's right, we need to reconfigure our camera to stop autofocusing. Oh, good. The oils look good. I'm sorry, Rin, what's going on? Well, I wouldn't say they live to work. I'd say they kind of have to. All the people that I know that are working those kind of shifts are barely making it paycheck to paycheck. So it might not necessarily be their fault. There are absolutely people who live to work and enjoy that. But of the people there, I can imagine all of my friends who do 12-hour shifts, they're too exhausted to do anything afterwards. Like, they just go home and go to bed. One of them's trying to go to school, and he can barely do school. He gets, like, 5 hours of sleep just so he can go to school. And he works 12 to 16-hour days, so I absolutely understand how it feels, but I don't think it's necessarily their fault. Doesn't change the fact that they don't have time to be a friend. But I can't really reasonably think of anyone who willingly wants to work 12 hours a day. But it absolutely sucks, and I completely understand what you're talking about, because it makes it so difficult to hang out. Is really a difficult challenge. Well, I think that's a bit reductive. There are people your age who aren't in that situation as well that do have drive. They're just farther and few between. But I understand. It's rough. So I'm sure that you will be able to find people, or the people that you do know, their schedules will clear up. Because 12 hours a day isn't sustainable. It's definitely becoming a real issue. Those kind of hours are because companies are trying to hire as few people as possible and work them for as many hours as they can. I think while it feels like it'll be that way, I don't think it will be, because at some point collectively everyone's gonna be done with that, and there should be another labor movement that'll help. Honestly, if you want to make sure that you're working good hours, find a job that's unioned and work with a union job. It's not going to be the best job on earth necessarily, but it's going to keep you within good hours. Or it should help. A lot of the jobs that are open right now and in demand aren't unioned. Ooh, that's a really good question, Swillow. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Well, long-term goal is for Errol to ascend. Become the god of knowledge and libraries. Actually, I'd say libraries and indexing. Because knowledge is tertiary, like, you don't really actually need it. It's just so long as it's collected and preserved. So something that furthers that goal, but not like in a broken way, but like in an interesting plot way. Well, that's ultimately my path that I wish to take. But also at the same time, I'm a big proponent on fate. I think it's cool to live out this designed fantasy and say this is what I'd like to find. But honestly, what I want to find is something that takes my character further than I anticipated, in a way that I didn't expect. I find that enjoyable. If it's in line thematically with kind of my goals, that's fine. But it also could be the antithesis to that. Overcoming and working through whatever kind of blight or plight my character may experience, I think is a rewarding endeavor. So honestly, Swallow, oh my god, earrings of lo-fi hip-hop, that'd be hilarious. Well, I would say, yeah, I see your message, Brain. I'll get to that in just a second. I would say, Yin and Yang Fang, welcome, welcome. I know how that feels. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the 11 months. 1 month away from a year. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it, Yin and Yang Fang. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. We're painting gay miniatures. Well, specifically pride, but my pride is gay pride. So honestly, Swallow, it's kind of an unsatisfactory answer because I kind of want to leave it to you. Make my life more challenging to pursue the goal, or make it more direct but still ambiguous. Like, perhaps I discover the secret to the ancient evil that destroyed the city and accidentally awaken it, and we start down a path of truly a world cataclysmic event. Or I just find a notebook filled with some obscure drawings that somehow lead me to discover my true calling as a character. Like, yeah, it's the Warsong Revenant from Sylvaneth. But that's what I would say, Swallow, is I don't really want to, like, picking an item. I could pick something arbitrary, but I want something that's more story-driven. And picking something story-driven, while I enjoy the idea of saying, this is what I'd love to see happen, I don't like that because that's not what I want personally as a player. I don't want to just go, oh, Emerson, you found a magic item that grants you the spark of divinity, and you are now on the path to becoming a god. Neat. Because that's what I'd ask for. But then that kind of robs me of any growth and adventuring that could come along the way, and the opportunity to explore that character's destiny. So, honestly, kind of fuck around with me a little bit, but like, don't kill me. Or kill me, and we'll find out. Well, of course. But that's just kind of like, I don't have any item in particular that I'm aiming for. At this point, the character is sufficient. And so now it's my personal growth that I'm focused on, because combat capacity is at a solid standing. I'm on par with the expected situations we're encountering. I might have to rely on my party, but I'm a caster, so that's expected. I'm not going to be a one-man wizard show. But yeah, honestly, I'm not pining for any specific items. Make my character's story more rich and engaging. That's what I want for Christmas. No, I never said I was having a difficult time. I'm on par with where I feel I should be. Like, every mission is a challenge, and I'm almost dying almost every time. So the difficulty balance is spectacular. It makes it engaging, and there's legitimate threat. So... Yin and Yang Fang, what have you been up to recently? It's been a bit since I've seen ya. Encounters are still scary, absolutely. That was hysterical and terrifying, and honestly, I got what I wanted. I now have a little kobold following my Dragonborn character. I'm so satisfied as a player. I don't give a shit what happens. I'm protecting that kobold with my life. Okay. I wish I could play D&D or anything, but Dracones broke apart just like all the other games. It's definitely a challenge, Ren. I know, right? What I would say, Rin? Well, most D&D parties disintegrate. Like, honestly, it's almost bragging to talk about how long I've been playing in Swillow's game, because I've never had a D&D game last as long as it has. Like, we've been playing, our D&D group has played consistently. There's been a couple of breaks, and they get canceled occasionally. But we have played consistently for over a year, almost a year and a half. December of 2019. Oh my god, it has been a year and a half. That's wild. That's wild. I have never had that before. Every other D&D group that I've had, even with my best friends, it always kind of falls apart eventually. That's just the nature of kind of how it goes. It's very rare for what our D&D group is doing. So it almost sounds like bragging talking about it, but it's kind of just an anomaly. Like, I'm honestly scared that that the group is gonna disintegrate. Yo, but it has been a grind. Like, I am so happy with the pacing, honestly. I don't feel like it's slow, honestly. So I understand Jacones. It happens. It really does. I've had D&D games that didn't even make it past the one shot. Didn't even make it through the one shot. It's just how it goes. But I would say in terms of you being a furry, gatekeeping you at your local friendly game store, there's a lot that could be probably overread on my part in that situation. So it's hard to speak on what exactly is going on. Honestly, a lot of the gamers that I've met just don't give a shit. So yeah, exactly, Swilla. Like, I've had D&D games that disintegrate before session 0. Literally. Like, hey, let's play D&D. Okay, everyone cancels by day 0. Okay, never mind. Honestly, Ren, without being there, without talking more in depth about it, I'm not really sure. I would say if you're consistently seeing a problem, change the way you approach things. Not asking you to change yourself. That's never what you should do. But perhaps change the way you're approaching playing games online and things like that. Experiment and see if it helps. Yeah, meetup group is great. And you just gotta keep trying. It's kind of like dating. Like, people are so less compatible than we pretend like we are in terms of, like, closeness. I have, like, 6 close friends, and pretty much everyone else is kind of distant. That's not really true. I have 6 best friends, and then I have about 4 really close friends. And then it's kind of everybody else is, like, not as close. Well, honestly, a lot of the furry games I've played in, they just turn into degeneracy. Isn't to say that they don't, that there are games that don't, but that's kind of the reason people put it up there. Is not because you're gonna do that or that other people are necessarily gonna do that. It's just collectively as a whole, it's kind of a way to help make sure that you don't get one of those bards that goes off and tries to have sex with every creature that runs around. But honestly, you don't even have to worry about that from furries. Everyone will do that. I mean, like, let's be real. Like, it's a dragon. No. But the point is that I think that's gatekeeping purely out of simplicity's sake for the DM. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is you don't have to. Welcome, Megan Hain. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Let's be real. There's not a single person that I have ever met, furry or not, that if they're playing a bard, who doesn't want to try to roll to seduce a dragon. That's just hilarious. Plus, also, the entire concept around the draconic bloodline is that someone in your family had sex with a dragon. Like, that's the whole concept of the, hey, Kuis, how are you doing? Like, that's absolutely, oh, I get it now, that's funny. But like, that's the whole idea behind, like, a draconic bloodline for a sorcerer, is that someone in your family was a dragon. That's fair. And I don't think you should change who you are, generally speaking, on your Discord. For your profile picture, perhaps spin up a role-playing Discord account. Doesn't have to be you. It can just be the proxy you use. Exactly. Well, thank you, Megan Hain. I appreciate that. What have you been up to? We're doing a challenge. We're painting up a Pride mini using palette knives. Cause I apparently like trying to punish myself. But no, this is fun. I enjoy it. I like the texture. I like the way it looks. I think this will be fun. Well, I think it will be fun. It is fun. I'm having a blast. So that's what I'm thinking, Ren, is you should just change your approach. Absolutely. I mean, honestly, sometimes I don't even use my Steep T account when I go in and watch people on Twitch. You guys don't get to know the account name. Because there are so many times that I'll go into, like, I've gone into people's channels and they're like, oh, it's Steep T, and like, that's awesome. And like sometimes I'm after that, but other times like I want to have a chat without people knowing me or who I am and just talk about mini painting. Because I mean, the mini community is kind of small, and so people know who I am. And so it's a lot of fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've met people who have said that they've played Ultima Online, and I've dropped Swillow's name and gotten that response. And it caught me off guard, of course, because I didn't know what the hell happened. But they just, like, started ranting, and I'm like, oh, well, that's a thing. Well, I mean, relative to Twitch, the mini community is honestly huge, but we're tight-knit. Everyone knows everybody. Like, news travels fast in the mini community. It's just kind of how it goes. Alright, that's looking good. Both, actually. I have lost weight. I'm down to about 232 right now. Getting to that 232 average. So I always measure myself right when I wake up, because that's when I'm like my most dehydrated, haven't eaten food, etc., etc. So that's kind of the neutral weight. But what I'm looking to is my average weight. Like if I just took a snapshot of myself during the day, weight-wise, do I sit at that average? So I'm down to 232 morning, average 235. Which is hell yeah. And yes, I did get a haircut, and I'm loving it. Oh yeah, no, it's been wonderful. Although, and I can't show you my feet because it's Twitch, but I hurt like, so you know you got the back of your foot that touch it, so you got the shoe right here, and it'll like rub against that part of your foot and like, you'll get a blister and it'll bleed and all that bullshit when you get new shoes. That happened to me. So I haven't been able to go on walks as readily, so I've been finding other ways to exercise, but I am so ready for those scabs to fall off, and I'm gonna go power walking for 1.5 miles. I am so ready. So, that's my plan. I mean, that is absolutely correct, but I'm looking for, I mean, that's correct, but that's not quite as vigorous of the exercise as I would like. Either having someone else help me or like walking, squats, that kind of stuff is better exercise. I'm looking for like 20 minutes of elevated heart rate exercise. That gets into stuff we can't talk about on Twitch. And I'm gonna change up my music a little bit. Looking good. I'll heed your warning. Strawberries on a summer evening. You're the only one. just wanna taste it. I just wanna taste it. Watermelon sugar high. Hey, Iron Dragoon, how you doing? Good to see ya. And if I missed anyone's message, let me know, and I'll go back and read it. What's everyone been up to? Anyone painting along with us today? Not a problem, Rin. That sounds familiar. Is that part of Donjon? Ooh, what is this? All right. Oh, yes. Oh, I've seen this. All right. Yes, yes. I know exactly. Ah, this is so cool. I have seen this. Ah, and it's so cool, too. Yeah, no, I've seen this. It's so cool. Okay. So, zoom in on one of the towns. Click on the thing. Click on the thing that looks like a pamphlet. Somebody. Oh, and it builds the city. Oh, that's cool. Buddy, there's someone that you really love, someone to love. Is that what you wanted me to see? You gotta lose somebody. That's cool. Let you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, completely. And I've used that, generator, and it is so cool. It's got a lot of really powerful customization features as well. Somebody just to find that you really love someone to love. Know when you do what it is. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody. It is the D&D Pride shirt, Sacred Demon. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hi, Moxie Moo. Hi, baby girl. You here to say hi? Yeah, you are. Come here. Hello, hello. Come here. Oh, what? You just want to lay down? You don't want to come up on stream? Come here, baby. Come here. You're okay. What? You okay? Boy, what you give me those eyes for? Come here. Come here. What's wrong? Oh, what's wrong, baby? What's wrong, huh? What's wrong, huh? It's a Moxie. It's a Moxie Moo. Hi, baby. Whoop. Right in my face. Thanks for yawning. You smell. You're stinky. You're stinky, but I love you. Doing well, just finished work 6 hours late. Upgraded to Citrix environment and forgot how much the process is a pain in the rear end. I've heard. Never done it, but I've heard. Oh yeah, no, that's really cool. No, the Azar or Asgard or whatever the name of the map generator is really cool. Sorry, I'm seeing the light shine through my glasses. What are you doing? Right? I smooched you. What you gonna do about it? Huh? 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 Boop. Boop. Oh, that's such an analogy. Thank you for that visceral image, Sacred Demon. Oh, that's adorable. That's so cute. Look at that. That's so cute. It's all good. Okay, now we're on to our greens. Excuse me. All right, trying to learn the best way to do this. That's so cool. Oh no, Swillow. Alright everyone, Swillow's created a poll. He's asking for your help. Should my D&D character get a cursed or helpful item? Thank you, Ren. Special. Seasons change and I love when you call. Let it go. Run away, gonna run it in circles. Run away. I dare you to do something. But you got to lose. Swillow's using his mod powers for evil. I forget that mods have the ability to create polls, and that's hilarious. That means you should be able to create predictions too. Are you able to create a prediction? All right, so I know the song "We Didn't Start the Fire" sounds really upbeat. I find that song just so depressing. Like, I just don't enjoy that song. Yeah. But like, Swillow, you and all the rest of the mods, for any other mods here, you're welcome to start predictions. Troll me. But also, it's a great way for people to earn more channel points by predicting correctly. So, like, prediction. Will Steep T say something probably questionably inappropriate for stream? If I do, everyone who said yes gets bonus points. Everyone who said no loses them. You're so mean to me. Hey, Revelous, how you doing? Good to see ya. Down and down, I can be blue, I can be loud up to sun. Interesting. I have not been playing Genshin. Oh, well, I already have Klee. Oh, but it might be a good chance to... It might be a good chance to get an additional, whatever the hell they're called, constellation for her. Okay. Oh, did that part just break? No, it's just not even connected. How strange. Oh, they have a new limited time map. Interesting. I'll have to jump back in. I always love playing Genshin Impact for like 2 days and then getting bored. No, I enjoy it. I just have a hard time sticking with it because I want the next region. And I think that's been very heavily delayed. Or is the new region out now? Because that's what I want. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. Good to know. Well, then I'll be playing again. I am not pulled down the poll to see or even get a sneak peek as to the options. So I don't know what's gonna win. I'm excited, honestly. Interesting. Interesting. Say no more, Repless. I don't want spoilers. A helpful item. Thank you, everybody. I do have a nice chat. Alright, I want a slightly different tool to push some pigment around, but the idea is still not to use a brush. So we're gonna use some sculpting tools. I'm gonna grab my really fine point sculpting tool. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? Skip. God, I hate this song. Okay, this is a good song. It was so dry I could not recognize the fire burning in her eyes controlled my mind. Ooh, exciting! What are you gonna print? She said goodbye too many times before. Okay. Anymore. Oh. Wow. Wow. Oh. I did not really pay attention to the lyrics. I've got some super glue. Oh. Interesting. I like the idea. Alright, Rin. As always, stay steeped. Have a wonderful night. Sleep wonderfully. And we'll see you next time. Okay, now time for our mid-tone. That's kind of hard to see. That's okay. What's everyone up to right now? Anyone painting along with us or doing any other kind of art? How's everyone celebrating Pride Month? You doing anything in particular? Absolutely, Sacred Demon. That's wonderful. I feel that. Well, if I can be of any encouragement to say you should paint that Gundam or put it together or work on it, do it. Do it for me. Monster coming in with that raid. Welcome, Master Billiamsworth. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kettle. How are you doing? Welcome, Holly Monster. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Can we get a shout out? Oh, we already got that. Fantastic. For those of you who are not following Holly Monster, please give Holly Monster a follow. She's absolutely a friend of the channel. If you don't know, Holly and I share a Discord together, so if you're not part of the Discord, also join the Discord. Painting Cyrix, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kettle. How are you doing? Welcome, everybody. How are you doing? How's it going, Holly? Swillow, you can't rerun the poll. Absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry, Holly. I hope your stomach feels better soon. That is never fun. Those are the worst. So I hope you feel better. I see that, Swillow. You already ran the poll, and my super amazing kind chat voted for a helpful item. And here I see you toying with fate. Absolutely, Holly. Oh, Painting Cyrix, thank you so much for the sub. Congratulations, Revelin. Gifted sub as well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Am I pronouncing your username right? Absolutely, Holly. Listen, if you got a raid and run, I completely understand. Go lay down, go take care of yourself, do what you need to feel better, okay? But I would love to, at some point, see what you were working on tonight. How do you pronounce it? Ooh, fantastic. How's it coming along? Is it fabulous so far? Teal, of course, absolutely. I know, right? Amazing. I feel like it's to troll Holly, which makes it even funnier. Oh, holy crap! Holy crap! 5 gifted subs, thank you! Thank you! Thank you, Painting Cyrix. Thank you so much. Or is it Painting Crix? I don't know. How do I pronounce your username? Oh, thank you! Thank you so much for all the subs. Seriously, everyone who got a gifted sub, Indigo Meat Stack, Iron Dragoon, I think it's Crickets? Crickets? Oh, Crickets. So, Indigo Meat Stack, Iron Dragoon, Impending Duff, Zipstorm, Suicide Prinny. Make sure you say Crickets. Okay. Painting Crickets. Oh! Perfect. Cricks? Oh! Painting Cricks? Listen, my eyes don't work that well. But make sure that if you got a gifted sub that you say thank you to Painting Cricks. What? How? Someone spell it out phonetically, please. Better yet, Holly, call me. No, I'm kidding. Feel better, Holly. As always, stay steeped. I've been butchering it. I have been butchering it so much that I just... Hello, painting. You're now just forever painting. Kurix. There we go. Painting Kurix. Well, I personally want to try to be as accurate as possible. It's your name. Thank you, Prinny. Ooh, I'm liking it. There. Green is not quite as vibrant as I'd hope, but that's okay. We're coming around. Long enough. Maybe you can do me how to love, baby. I'm just a notch, baby. Since it is cold and empty, don't put it around to touch me, so I can be clearly when you're gone. On it, I say, ooh. Super curse, sounds good. Thank you, Painting Kurix, I appreciate it. Excuse me, but these are very bendy. Boing. Exactly. No, I appreciate it. When my character dies, I'll ban you from my channel. See? Give and take. Life is interesting. Yeah, I'm completely teasing. And ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. Oh, I just see it in the light till your touch. I wanted to be, I've got the palette and everything positioned so that way y'all can see what I'm doing, because I want to make sure that you can see my process, because painting a miniature with a palette knife is kind of it's kind of my thing, honestly. Mine and, JT Stark 04, I don't think I've seen anyone else do it yet, which would be cool to see other people do it. So do it. About the things that we should be, baby, I've been playing hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Oh. Alright, but this is looking good so far. I really like the green. When everything's dry and matte, the colors will be a lot more impressive. I'm still fine. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. Couldn't lie, everything that kills me makes me alive. My only problem with counting stars by One Republic is there's this weird, almost like reverse cymbal sound that chirps right at the beginning, and it pulls me out of the song. Completely pulls me out of the song. I cannot enjoy that song because of that sound. I don't know what it is. Alright, so now we're going from... we're going to go here to here, but we've opted to blend a little bit in here because of the green. So we're going to do now blue from here to here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so then we do need to go back to red. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, and then 6. So instead we're gonna do 6, 7, and then red again on this side. That should work. Yeah, it should work. Yeah, but that's the thing, is that indigo doesn't really exist. It does in the rainbow, but not in the color wheel. Where's indigo? So, like, there's... Yeah, there's 6 color categories, not primary colors. Almost everything you were taught about colors in elementary school is wrong. Just generally speaking. Red, yellow, blue are not the primary colors. It's cyan, yellow, and magenta. Which are close, but different. But that's for the subtractive color index. So paint, physical media, things like that. And then for the additive color index, it is red, green, blue. That's funny. Well, when you understand things from a technical perspective, I'm sure, and you're an expert in those things, I bet it gets very frustrating having the general jargon be fundamentally flawed. That's like if we called trees rocks. Like, we all know that trees are plants, but for colors, we're just taught that they're rocks. So that I can understand. I don't think petrified wood is even still technically a rock. I think it's something else. So the process of petrification, I believe, is actually a process of calcification or something else. They might actually be something else. I think generally we call them rocks, but I don't think they're actually rocks. All right, we can all right, but let's get into the all right. Define. All right, we're going to define a rock. Define rock. A solid material forming part of the surface of the earth and other similar planets exposed on the surface or underlying soil or ocean. All right, we need more technical. So in geology, it's any natural material, hard or soft, having a distinctive mineral composition. It's a rock. Because if it's calcified wood, the mineral composition is calcium. By that standard, it's then some mineral composition. It's a rock. And once again, Steep T is aghast because Swillow is correct. Swallow never lies. Careful, Swillow, you're setting yourself up for a paradox. And I'll short circuit and die, and it'll be your fault, and you'll go to prison for killing me. Because I'm actually a synth. The Institute created me. There's a bunch of really fine holes, so I'm just using this really quickly to kind of fill in those fine holes, and then we'll get back to using the knife. Just so long as it's not actually a brush, that's all I care about. Because I use my palette knives as sculpting tools as well. Because they're useful, broadly speaking. Interesting. I assume I'll find out about it in D&D. Or are you gonna tell me about it here? Brush of miniature painting? Okay. Lets you paint the eyes perfectly on any miniature. However, the eyes are always hyper realistic and seem to gaze and follow you everywhere. Love it. That is kind of cursed. Don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. Honestly, it'd be kind of cool. I'd be probably pretty excited about that. The only thing that would bother me is that my eyes would be significantly better than the rest of the model. And that inconsistency would irk me. Yeah, exactly. Like the entire rest, like, just like beginner level painter, flawless eyes. No, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. Woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance. Don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. He said shut up and dance with me. This man. I wish, and this is a really bizarre but extremely poignant wish. I wish that man and woman were the same number of syllables. So that way I could actually, like, on beat, replace, like, gender swap my songs. So I can sing about me dancing with a cute guy. Green stuff of animation, oh no. Alright, we'll call that there. Good. Okay. Oh. Love this song. Best to notice when it all came down the line. Stupid red form of surrender. Looked as though it was fine. I don't know the lyrics to any song. Door, close your eyes. Alright, this is looking really good. Absolutely. Thank you, Painting Cyrix. No, Kurix. Thank you, Painting Kurix. As always, stay steeped. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Thank you for all of those gifted subs and for the sub as well. I really appreciate it. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Are we human? Or are we dancer? I'm a dancer. I love dancing. Dance with me and I'm yours. I've always not known lyrics. I'm like, lyricless. I am an idiot. No, that's mean to myself. No, are we human? Are we dancer? Probably not. Well, I mean, when is ReaperCon this year? And on my knees, looking for the answer. When is ReaperCon? September? When? What dates? I could actually maybe go. The thing that I've been realizing, so as long as I'm safe, take reasonable precautions, and I am fully vaccinated, and I make sure to keep up on my vaccinations, and I watch the news to make sure there's not any new strains that are markedly coming out, it's reasonable risk. Like, it's risk that I think I can accept, but the only thing that I have to double check on is the 2nd through the 5th of September. That's 4 days. The 5th is 4 days before my sister's birthday. So I need to check with my family to make sure that they're okay with me flying in and seeing and coming back and seeing them for Marcella's birthday after having just been at a convention. Because if they're not, then I'm not gonna go. But if they are okay with it, then I'll probably actually go. I honestly have nothing holding me back from going this year. So, like, my friends will watch Moxie. I could probably go to ReaperCon. No promises, but I'm gonna start that conversation because it's like 2 months out. July, August, September. Yeah, that's 2 months. I could plan that. I probably won't enter anything this year, though. I'll probably just go to hang out. I like that. We'll see. We'll see. Because honestly, I'm excited to meet everyone who's there. And I hope you're excited to see me too, Swillow. Not just your girlfriend. Griffey! Thank you so much for the... Thank you so much. Sub, thank you. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. How are you doing? Swillow can't admit that he's excited to see me, so he's gotta show his excitement via proxy. Oh my. Beautiful Swillow. Oh. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay, that'd be so funny. That would be so funny. That would be hilarious. Let's talk details. I remember when. Oh, that's so funny. Welcome back, Prinny. Absolutely. The sexual tension can be cut with a palette knife, sculpted, massaged onto a canvas. But I'm doing wonderful, Griffey. I'm doing wonderful. Alright, I do need to go use the restroom really quick. I've almost drank this. That was gross. I've almost drank this entire bottle of carbonated water at home. Because it's water. She walks into the room and we're reenacting that scene, but with green stuff. That's spectacular. I will be right back. I'm gonna grab Bob. Yeah, from Ghost. Yeah, exactly. Like, we'll get a speaker and we'll be playing the music too. I'll take my shirt off. I'll put on a long flowing wig. This is hilarious. Actually, that's really funny. Like, she walks into the room and we're facing away. Hold up. All right. So she walks into the room and we're facing away. So I've got a wig on. Turns around and it's me. I like this idea. This is hilarious. Oh, it's gonna be so funny. This is great. All right. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I have returned. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. His hair were on fire. Hey, Kevin Kitsune, good to see you. How are you doing? Hi. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I am glad to hear it. Well, thank you. I'm here to ruin it. No, I'm kidding. I'm excited how this is turning out. About 3 weeks, because or 2 to 3 weeks. La da di di da da dum. Scientist. Same, that's what I'm listening to. Sing us a web tonight, as we're all there to use us a hero now. Alright. Absolutely. No, it's a great song. Well, I was singing a song earlier and I'm like, oh, this makes me want to listen to Weird Al. So then I'm like, why don't I? mine. I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain, but that's just perfect for an Amish like me. You know I shun fancy things like electricity. Ready in the morning, I'm milking cows. Jebediah feeds the chicken and Jacob plows. Fool, I've been milking and plowing so long that even Ezekiel thinks that my mind is gone. I'm a man of the land, I'm into discipline. Got a Bible in my hand and a beard on my chin. And you finished thine. Then tonight we're going to party like it's 1699. Then and most alive, living in an Amish paradise. It's gonna be a blast. It's a discount price, swimming in an Amish paradise. If you don't turn this, I wish him well, 'cause I'll be laughing my head off when he's burning in hell. Men spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. Oh yeah. Behavior. Excuse dropping, introducing the confrontation, use the sensation. There's so few lyrics of this song that you can actually sing on Twitch. Ooh, exciting. Let me know how you like it. Time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. Well, Qui-Gon Jinn, who docked the Federation in, to be cutting him a little slack. Maybe later, someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he gifted his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, thinking soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Well, you know this junkyard slave isn't even old enough to shave, but he can use the Force, they say. Oh yes, it was a boy. Home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. We knew it's gone. If the boy could be. This is looking good. Yoda sensed in him much fear, and Qui-Gon said, now listen here. Now we're gonna go from here to here with purple, and then from here to here with red. My, this here Anakin guy. was a ghost. Guess I'll change, boy. All right, we're getting to the purples, and then as soon as we hit the purples, this is gonna get a lot more speedy, because the rest of the model is not as intricate. Like, once we start getting to this stuff right here, I'm gonna be a Jedi. Like, once we get there, we'll be really good to go. Spokane Art Supply. Okay, good to know. I'll look them up. All right, not bad. Monroe? Okay, perfect. Thank you, I appreciate it. What brands of oils did they carry? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good to know. I'll check them out. Alright, the song Albuquerque was a lot funnier when it originally came out. Best lane when I'm bucking Wolverine in my underwear, and suddenly a guy behind me in the backseat pops right up and puts his my eyes and says, "Is it Uncle Frank or Cousin Louie? Is it Bob or Joe or Walter? Could it be Bill or Jim or Anniversary or Steve?" Recognize the face. Everything you know is wrong. Black is white, up is down, and short is long. Everything you know is wrong. Let's repeat the words and sing along. Don't you need to understand is everything you know is wrong. I can't hit the notes. Your hands accidentally stepped into an alternate dimension. This is so important, doesn't matter. Everything you know is wrong. Oh, nice. Those look really nice. Stand there. When I have a nasty paper cut, I was beat her by the pearly gates, and it obvious he doesn't like the weather. Need to understand. stopping dead. Crunching noise. When you stomp the weasels gets right out. Alrighty, now back to our reds. But this is looking really good. Look at that. It's stuck in the clouds. Alright, this is looking good. from above as it turns to the rhythm of love. We may only have tonight, but till the morning sun you're mine. Oh my, play the music low and swing to the rhythm of love. Our heart beats like a drum, we tie string to the strum, a beautiful song. When we only have tonight, in the morning sun you're mine. Oh my, play music loud to the rhythm of love. When the moon is low. I don't feel good for some reason. I feel kind of icky for some reason. Weird. We'll see how that feeling progresses. Perfect. All right. Be somebody to someone. Oh, I wanna be someone. Oh, I wanna protect somebody and no road home. I want. Somebody to someone. Oh, I wanna be somebody to someone. Someone said, ooh. Okay. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna do the same thing right here. Sort of blend this in a little bit. Dog days are over. The dog days are over. All right, look at that. Oop. Looks good. But I think, actually, what's going to be really interesting is if we paint the rest of the model normally. Have that contrast between the really vibrant, creative rainbow with a really well-met model. It's an interesting idea. It's a very interesting idea. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. But I like the idea. But, the rainbow's done. The rainbow is done. I'm really tired. I don't know why. I don't feel very good. It's weird. But that's okay, because it's 10 o'clock, so... hit our time frame anyways. Yeah, I'm just not feeling very good. Oh, God. Alright, we're gonna leave this out to dry rather than put it in the freezer. But I like it. I like it a lot. But I'm gonna try something really quickly. Okay. Think of Swilla's pottery class, exactly. That's what I'm gonna be living for now. Any day that I'm feeling down, I'll just think of Swilla's pottery class. That's it's gonna be my life's purpose now. Alright, this actually, awesome. Yeah, no, this is actually exactly what I want to do. Okay, okay. Yeah, no rules. Give me a second eye, an evening in my story street. I am the imposter. All right, this looks so cool. We are young. On tonight. How's that look? I like how messy the rainbow is, but I really like the cleanness of the branches. Hey, Doma Fox, how are you doing? Good to see ya. It's been a bit. What have you been up to? Wonderful to see ya. Time the bar closes and you feel like falling down. I'll carry you home tonight. Understandable. Well, I hope work has been going well. Has work been going good, though? Okay. I really like this. Thank you. I don't sleep tonight. Uh-oh, I want some more. Uh-oh. It's a sort of second wind. It's mostly my perfectionism that's keeping me from leaving right now. I still don't feel necessarily as good. But I think part of it was I was starting to doubt myself in the process. But yet again, I have trusted myself and it has been really cool. Oh, I want some more. Okay, I think that's good. I think I need to stop touching it. I think if I keep touching it, I'm gonna mess it up. I think that looks really cool. I think it looks really cool. The rest of the model being painted up all smooth and everything. No, I'm so happy with this. We'll get some of the pearlescent paints. Oh yeah. No, this feels pride. Right in my heart tonight. Oh, I want some more. What did I tell myself? I never listen. Okay. We need that lime green. Need more lime green. Indeed. But don't worry, I'm not. Doing exactly what it needs. There. That's what it needed. Needed to be a little stronger on those branches. There we go. And then we'll come in and we'll highlight the wood as we normally would. Then we'll come in and start painting up these trinkets and everything else as it dries. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, but the vision of this now, for me, has become really real, and I'm so ready. I see exactly what I'm gonna do now. I see exactly what I'm gonna do. We'll need to do some green stuff work, because I intended to use some... I intended to do some really, thick paints, but I've changed. No, stop touching. I'm done. I'm done touching. But it looks really good. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's... Yeah. This... is exactly what it was supposed to look like. Okay, let's go put these paints. Alright, I like this idea, actually. Okay. Oh man, I am actually, like, I was kind of feeling dissuaded. It's delicious. It's beautiful. The thick, messy paint that then comes down into the back for the tree. Oh yeah. We will need a little bit of green stuff, just a smidge. Soon. Probably gonna give this a few days to dry. So. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you all so much for an absolutely spectacular stream today. I really appreciate it. I am feeling so good about this model now. Like I said, we got to do some green stuff work, but I'm not worried. Good night, Prinny. Alright, so don't go anywhere. We are going to raid. But just thank you, everybody. What an incredible stream. The charity event. So again, for those of you who have not donated, please take a moment, donate to the Fabulous Marines charity. All the proceeds go to the Trevor Project. We've raised over $6,000 so far. So please, every dollar counts. Every dollar matters. Even if it's $1. Go donate, please. It means so much. The Trevor Project does so much good. But, as always, everybody, Let's see who's on. Let's see how our dashboard is looking. You don't know where do you don't. Okay, let's see who's on to raid. Let's go raid Berserker Works. Alrighty, everybody. As always, thank you all so much for a fantastic stream. I really appreciate it. This has been a blast. I am loving how the Pride Marine is looking. Saturday we'll keep going. I've got several ideas for how we're going to handle this. But as always, stay steeped. Thank you all for just being incredible. Thank you again to Holly Monster for that raid today. Saturday, we're probably going to do a longer stream to make up some time, but expect before 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see what ends up happening on Saturday. I think I'm probably streaming, but I feel like there's something I'm missing. So, thank you all so much. Let's raid.